session in public board meeting for Temple University, Tuesday, May 6th. Currently, we're going to start off with the president's report. Ben Fry.
Thank you, Chairman Morgan, and good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here today. So, as you may be aware, this will be the last public board meeting for our Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Ken Kaiser, who will begin a well-deserved retirement at the end of June. Ken has been a stable for Temple for more than 30 years, helping to guide this university both in times of prosperity and also in times of deep challenge. His knowledge, leadership, and genuine love for this institution have been instrumental to Temple's growth. And I know I speak for the entire Temple community when I say, Ken, we are so incredibly grateful to you. I'm thankful that I've had the last 6 months to work closely with Ken and to learn from him. And while we're all incredibly happy that he now can enjoy his retirement, it goes. Please join me in giving him a round of applause. Thank you, Ken. So we'll have a suitable celebration for Ken at a place of his choosing, so we can celebrate more informally then. I also want to say thank you and congratulations to Greg Mandel, who will wrap up his years as provost by, I guess, July 15th. We'll have one more time together as a board to celebrate with Greg. So Greg, wherever you are, congratulations and thank you. I also want to thank Ray Epstein. Lourdes, I look forward to working with you this year. Thank you. Congratulations. So last week I finished my 6th month as Temple's president, and I continue to be deeply honored to serve this community. Temple is a remarkable place with incredibly bright, talented students, and that will be evident to all of us this week. Tomorrow we'll host the university's 138th commencement ceremony. It will be an incredibly joyous occasion, not just for our students and their families, but also for the entire Temple community. It is the hallmark event of the university's academic year, and it is an occasion that I've been looking forward to since I first stepped on campus. Tomorrow, we will welcome nearly 8,500 graduates to the growing Temple alumni family that is now more than international powerhouse and as Philadelphia's public research university. The graduates come from 48 states and 101 countries. A total of 57% are from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, including 16% from right here in Philadelphia. And these graduates are artists, teachers, scientists, and engineers. They're software developers, nurses, journalists, and academics. They're lawyers, doctors, accountants, and entrepreneurs. But whatever their discipline may be, they now all share one common distinction, and that is that they are Temple made. We will celebrate this talented group of graduates more tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week. But I would like to take a moment to recognize the great class of 2025. Let's give them a round of applause. As we are all aware, this continues to be an uncertain and challenging time for American higher education. This is true across the nation, and it is true here at Temple. This uncertainty has impacted our budget planning for the next fiscal year, as the effects of federal funding changes and other executive actions are still unknown. This uncertainty comes at a time when the university already began the current fiscal year with a projected $85 million budget deficit. And while we have been able to reduce that gap significantly, thanks to many cost-saving measures, a significant structural deficit remains. We will be taking a proactive approach moving forward, always keeping students and Temple's mission at the forefront of our thinking. We are implementing a number of short-term measures to help us as we approach this coming fiscal year, but we are also developing longer-term strategies to help us eliminate the structural deficit over the next 4 years and plan for our future. Key to this progress is the refresh of our 2022 strategic plan. So last month, we officially kicked off the refresh process for the strategic plan. Throughout the month of April, we hosted town halls and listening sessions as part of this process. And I am pleased to share that more than 550 members of the Temple community attended one of these sessions to provide their feedback. Several hundred other Temple stakeholders have provided feedback directly through an online engagement platform. It is just the latest example of how deeply the Temple community cares about this institution. The strategic planning process will result in an ambitious strategic plan that will serve as our compass for the next 10 years. The timing of that is intentional. 2034 coincides with Temple's 150th anniversary and the conclusion of the largest capital campaign in Temple's history. One of the areas that has come up frequently since my arrival and during the initial launch of the strategic plan refresh process is intercollegiate athletics and where Temple fits within this ever-evolving landscape. When we discuss the uncertainty of higher education, we typically think of the rapid changes happening at the federal level. But one of the places where uncertainty is also abundantly evident is within intercollegiate athletics. Temple athletics remains a priority for the university. We have individuals across the university working diligently to determine how Temple can best adapt to this changing environment, while also continuing to prioritize what matters most, which is continuing to graduate a high percentage of student athletes and prepare them for a life after success, a life with success after Temple. As I've shared before, a great point of pride for this university and Temple athletics is the fact that we have a 93% graduate success rate for 6 straight years, and we have compiled a graduation success rate of 90 or above. Success is not just reflected by the scores on the fields or tracks or courts, it's also reflected in the classroom. While I'm in no hurry for summer to come and go, I am eager to enjoy my first full season cheering on Temple sports teams, and I am especially eager to enjoy some Temple football at the Link. We just hosted the spring football game a few weeks ago, and the excitement around head coach Casey Keeler and all that he brings to the program is palpable. I fully expect Coach Keeler and the team to exceed expectations later this fall, and I hope you will join me in cheering them on. On the public safety front, over the last several weeks, we have seen an unfortunate rise of juvenile meetups on and around Temple's campus. In some instances, the meetups start in an orderly fashion, but then they take a turn for the worse. We have seen both members of Temple and Philadelphia communities negatively affected by these events. I have had conversations with Philadelphia Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel and other leaders in the city of Philadelphia who all share our concerns related to these meetups. We are going to be diligent and thorough in identifying all potential solutions that will help mitigate risk and keep the Temple and North Philadelphia communities safe. Over the last several weeks, there has been an increased police presence in and around Temple's campus on weekends, and that will continue for at least the next few weeks. We're also working directly with several faith-based community and civic leaders in North Philadelphia to help identify longer-term interventions. This is a fluid situation, and the Temple community will continue to hear regularly from me on this issue. Please know that nothing is more important than the safety and well-being of our students, faculty, staff, and neighbors. I began my remarks today by sharing my excitement for the class of 2025. As we prepare to celebrate and bid farewell to a truly special group of students, I want to end my remarks by updating you on where we stand in terms of welcoming a new class of talented Temple students. I am very pleased to share that Temple has once again received a record-breaking number of applications for the fall 2025 semester, more than 44,000. And I want to applaud the Division of Enrollment Management for all their exceptional work in this area. There is still much work to be done, but this is a great early indicator of a university that is moving forward. Building back Temple's enrollment is a long process, and it's something that will take several years to accomplish. However, this news of record applications comes on the heels of Temple welcoming its largest first-year class in several years. If we can continue to build on this momentum and enroll another large class like last year's, we will be on our way to reaching our goal of enrolling a student body that is 35,000 students strong, not including our close to 3,000 students in Japan. One last time, I want to congratulate the class of 2025 on all of their incredible accomplishments. I hope all members of the Temple community will join me tomorrow at our annual university commencement ceremony to celebrate this remarkable group of students. Thank you.
Thank you, President Fry. And let's move to the committee meetings. Governance and Nominating Committee, Trustee Lon Greenberg.
Phil's going to do it.
Bill's gonna do it.
Great.
Thank you, Lon. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The recommendation is that the Board of Trustees, upon the recommendation of the Governance and Nominating Committee, elect Christopher Barnett to the Board of Trustees of Temple University of the Commonwealth System of Higher Education, effective immediately, with a term ending on the date of the annual meeting of the board in October of 2026, as described in Agenda Reference 2, and I so move.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Moving to Academic Affairs, Trustee Scacchetti.
Thank you, Chairman Morgan. The Board of Trustees, upon recommendation of the Academic Affairs, Student Success and Diversity Committee and the President, pursuant to the procedures outlined in the Temple University Faculty Handbook and the collective bargaining agreement between Temple University and the Commonwealth, recommend that the Board of Trustees grant tenure to the faculty on the list in the file in the Office of the Provost, and that file is available for review in the Office of the Provost. I so move.
Second. Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And one other recommendation, that the Board of Trustees, upon the recommendation of the Academic Affairs, Student Success and Diversity Committee, authorize the officers to implement the academic program actions described in Agenda Reference 4. I so move.
Second. Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
That's the end of our motions.
Thank you. Moving to Finance and Investment, Trustee Joe Cardino.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The recommendation is that the Board of Trustees, upon the recommendation of the Finance and Investment Committee, authorize the officers to proceed with the merger of defined benefit plans as described in Agenda Reference 5, and I so move.
Second. Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
One additional recommendation that the Board of Trustees, upon the recommendation of the Finance and Investment Committee and the Board of Directors of Temple Educational Support Services, authorize the applicable university officials to proceed with the TUJ acquisition of an apartment building as described in Agenda Reference 6, and I so move.
Second. Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. The reports on the standing committees can be found on tabs 7 through 12. Moving to the officers' report, trustee report,
Treasurer's report.
treasurer's report. Thank you. David Marino.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Bring one recommendation to the committee today, that the investment reports for the 3 months ended December 31, 2024 be received, said reports being included and identified in Agenda Reference 13.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Moving to the secretary's report.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The recommendation is that the Board of Trustees approve the degrees in course approved by the appropriate academic committees of the faculty as follows. That degrees for the School of Pharmacy students who regularly complete their studies in June shall be dated June 27th, 2025, and in August shall be August 9th, 2025. That degrees for the Lewis Katz School of Medicine students who regularly complete their studies in June shall be dated June 16th, 2025, and in August shall be August 9th, 2025. that degrees for Beasley School of Law students who regularly complete their studies in July shall be dated July 15th, 2025, and in August shall be August 22nd, 2025. That degrees for Kornberg School of Dentistry students who regularly complete their studies in June shall be dated June 27th, 2025, and in August shall be August 29th, 2025. That the respective deans of the Lewis Katz School of Medicine, Beasley School of Law, Kornberg School of Dentistry, and School of Pharmacy shall provide a certificate verifying said receipt. That degrees for candidates approved by the appropriate academic committees of the faculty shall be dated June 27th, August 9th, August 29th, as applicable, and otherwise such dates as appropriate to the completion of all degree requirements for the applicable academic program.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Gephardt. Moving to guest speakers, Shoray.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. So the only thing I need to report is, once we thought that we were done having a faculty senate meeting, we need to have another one, because with all that was happening, a committee of international programs, faculty senate, they sent us a resolution and they wanted us to follow it up in terms of academic freedom, institutional integrity, and the research enterprise. The senators together again in a special meeting to bring the resolution. The last meeting we had with the Faculty Senate Steering Committee, we didn't reach an agreement. We had the quorum, but then people still had concerns. So we revised it and we are actually going to meet on the Zoom and then later have a special University Faculty Senate meeting. But I wanted to emphasize that the Faculty Senate applauds and supports the actions President Fry has taken in support of academic freedom. We really greatly appreciate it in terms of institutional integrity and the research enterprise, including signing on to the AACU, American Association of Colleges and Universities, a call for constructive engagement and other actions. Is good.
Thank you. Mr. Gephardt, do you want to go for this point?
Just briefly, Mr. Chairman, thank you. I just wanted to say on behalf of outgoing TSG President Ray Epstein, she did provide her remarks. I will be distributing to them to all the board members, and they will be reflected in the meeting minutes. She apologizes deeply for not being able to be here. She had a ceremony that was deeply important to her to attend. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to the
We have
President Student Government.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Lourdes Cardamone, and I'm the incoming student body president for the 2025-2026 academic year. I'm deeply honored to be invited today, and I wanted to just start by expressing my gratitude for all of you, and thank you for the introduction. I am a political science major. All that to say, I have a very deep love for my Temple community, and I'm so very honored to represent my fellow Owls. This opportunity is one I'm extremely grateful for and a responsibility that I do not take lightly. I look forward to sharing some insight on the Temple student experience. My running mate, Janice, and I knew we wanted to run on policies that would further unite our students and continue to show the world what change makers Owls can be. We ran on policies surrounding campus sustainability and affordability, empowering student voices and representation, inclusive excellence, safety and wellness, and promoting a unified campus. As students, North Philly community members, we understand the need for a strong public safety initiatives. We acknowledge the hard work and dedication that this university puts towards prioritizing student safety, and we look forward to continuing the great work that the previous student government administration accomplished with the Vice President of Public Safety and her team, who is also here. We hope to further enhance the Temple flight features on the TU Safe app so additional shuttle information is reported. And we have made a lot of progress in this area this past year with campus administrators, and we are looking forward to keeping up this great work. This summer and fall, we are looking forward to collaborating with the student organization, Period, to oversee a pilot program where we will install menstrual product dispensers in bathrooms on campus. This work came in light from noteworthy data, and we are eager to see the impact that it makes on our students. We are also working with the Office of Sustainability to further a system of secondhand graduation caps and gowns to offer our students this graduation regalia at a reduced cost. And then finally, we hope to further a connected campus culture, ensuring that students everywhere can come together as one united whole. We plan to host roundtables, including student leaders and relevant administrators, to connect significant leaders on this campus together and continue to show the world what it is to be Temple made. So whether we've previously worked together or have yet to meet, I look forward to connecting with you over the coming year. And once again, it is such an honor to be in this room today, and I want to thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We were looking forward to you graduating and going either to Washington or Harrisburg. They both need help. That concludes concludes our committee reports. Do we have any old or new business?
Mr. Chairman, would the secretary confirm that we've acted on the minutes?
I heard
We did not do the minutes. Thank you.
Oh, I move adoption.
Do I have a motion to second for the minutes? Thank you, Michael.
Second.
All those in favor? Motion passes. Anything else we forgot? That was good. So no old or new business. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Thank you, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, that's sad.
I love-
Just get on with it.